2 months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Steelers quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Steelers move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the LA Rams. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. He's looking to throw. Nothing's there, so he takes off. And he takes off to the painted grass. Touchdown. 20 yards on the scramble. The Cardinals win their second straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is the KC QB. He connects on the touchdown pass, 18 yards away. The Chiefs find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And now, please welcome your Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the visiting sideline, a look at the Chargers head coach. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And we're off and running from the Steel City. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the first.
Well, Kate, I think we can take everything we thought about this game and toss it out the window right now. Things have changed thanks to one massive play. In our first snap from scrimmage, it's going to come with one team at a deficit.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020. The Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. But he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of... touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Brought in, inside the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
An extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend.
There he goes on the right side. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead on the first play of the drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bates down for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle.
So we scored 21 points in like a minute and a half.
14-7 in the first.
14. Chargers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Set. Reload. Black 80. Black.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lad McConkey. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers and their running back about to get back to work. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. They go play action on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Here's a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
1st down. Play action. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Again, up the middle to Gibson. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On first down, it's Gibson. And they make the stop after giving him 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back now, pressure coming. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow their early lead to 13. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
21. Chargers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. Here's Hampton, open and drive. Breaks the tackle, fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. But where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7.
Setting up to throw. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Ready, take up.
Goal to go, they're passing. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead off the turnover. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already, that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Hampton now up the middle. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
That's incomplete on second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
They bring Johnston in motion. Herbert now to throw on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Collects this at the 35. Dancing past him. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers threatening to run away with it already. They have him back there, Brock, because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And in my opinion, partner, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
I'm with you because it is so hard. I mean, it takes instincts, it takes intangibles, it takes greatness. I think of Dante Hall and Devin Hester and those guys that made it look easy at times, and it is not easy, especially the house one.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 7.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to Hampton. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At their 49-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Has a lane inside the 35. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Go.
From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Steelers' 13-yard line.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chain! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Chargers.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Herbert to throw once more. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
The give inside to Gibson. Still going at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
70 Lions. Go.
Pass play coming here. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now it's Gibson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That one gains 7. And the Steelers have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Looking in the air here. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
3rd down from the gun. Catch made. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making this a laugher before halftime. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead.
42. Chargers 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Escapes his grasp. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now. They need 7. Working now from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that means 3rd down coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd down, Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. And he's got a decent game before being brought down. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
70, let's go!
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a pickup of 9. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. We've set of downs from 37.
Let go! 18 card!
1st down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he's going to get this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw. Complete out to the right. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's dropping back to throw. It's caught left side by Mitchell. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th.
He's going to try to throw for it. He connects downfield. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
6-yard line.
Bronco 80. Check go.
He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets him on a quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our tour around the NFL.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as we work our way through November, you see here he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibson to begin the 3rd. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
There's Gibson on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Third and just 2 to go. They'll run here, Gibson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Trying to work quickly now. Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Shotgun give to Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Again, it's Hampton. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 32 yards. Chargers, first down.
Herbert to throw once more. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Let McConkey with a touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive here with Gibson. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Running it again with Gibson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
For the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Pack the 60, pack the 60.
Throwing from the gun here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard
70
line.
Lions.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Intended for his wideout. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Let's go now.
This give to Gibson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Running it with Hampton. Makes the tackle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now an inside give to Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The 20-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
On the jump.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's the Steelers with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. He's the lone back on the handoff. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
35-yard line.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Bails out of the pocket quick, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. The give here on 2nd. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
From the gun on 3rd down. Catch is made in close. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 49, Chargers 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And scoring hasn't been easy. for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Here's Hampton, open and drop. He cuts it back right. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Finds a seam down the middle. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Now run with Hampton. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steelers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On first down, let's start with Gibson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing now off the play action. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go, sack.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Here we go.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
To the air on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Steelers take over first and 10. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Throwing out to the left, cut! And they get him right at at the line of scrimmage.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It is caught left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Bates' kick is up and good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First and 10 from the 32. Again, inside to Gibson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Take him down right along the 30.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And that grows the lead to 27.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers and wide receiver Lad McConkey set for another drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Cuts his way through a tackle. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Draw play here, Hampton. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming. Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Herbert from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Los Angeles.
Set.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.